Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Savage Dragon, issue number 1 from Mirage Publishing. This came out August 1995. And the reason why I'm doing this issue is because this actually came out, well, it came out the same month and the same year as issue number 10 from Turtles Volume 2. So I decided, let's just do this one first so we can get it out of the way, especially since this is the final spin-off within Volume 2. So from here on out, after this issue is done, it's going to be nothing but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles main run for the rest of Volume 2. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Especially since this is Savage Dragon, who I hate. I never saw the interest in Savage Dragon. I don't see why people enjoy it. I mean, if you do, good for you, I guess. I just never cared for him. I've only read stuff with him, obviously, when he crossed over with the Turtles, which he's done numerous times. And neither one of them have ever really interested me. So we start off with Raphael on a train on his way to Chicago. And he's by himself. And we get a flashback to a couple days ago where we see the Turtles in the sewers of New York. And they're watching the news. And they see a broadcast where the news report is talking about a creature that has shown up that's taking down buildings in Chicago. And that creature is Complete Carnage. So Complete Carnage from Volume 1 has made his return. And the Turtles are deciding, like, hey, let's go stop him. Well, Raphael wants to go stop him immediately. But the rest of the Turtles don't want to do that right now. They kind of want to gather some more information first. They're thinking, hey, maybe we should go check out Radical. Anyone who doesn't remember, Radical is Complete Carnage's like foe. Like she's his rival. And let's go see like what she has to say about it. But Raphael's like, nah, if you guys don't want to come with me, I'm going to do this on my own. So he hops on a train. And that's where we cut back to the present day, where he has arrived at Chicago. And he is on an elevated track when all of a sudden it just starts collapsing. And he falls. And he crashes through a rooftop where he comes across... I had to look up who these guys are, but they are apparently the Underground Freaks. And they are a group of characters that belong to the Savage Dragon series. There's Beast Boy, the Shrew, Widow, and Rock. None of them are all that interesting, to be honest with you. So anyways, we cut back to the Turtles who are in New York, and they go and meet with Radical. She's already aware of why they came, and she basically explains that my powers aren't what they used to be. My brethren have basically kind of dampened my powers a bit. I've also learned that the like a group of men, like scientists, were able to recover the arm of Complete Carnage. Because in the last time we saw Complete Carnage, like only his arm was left, his like dismembered arm. So they got his arm and they were able to clone him. So this Complete Carnage that we see is not the real Complete Carnage, because I guess he's dead. This is just a clone of him. And she like uses her powers on the Turtles. And that's when we cut back to Chicago, where Raphael wakes up and he gets into a fight with the Underground Freaks until Savage Dragon shows up and basically breaks it up and informs them that he's here to look for any leads on what's been going on with all these buildings and stuff being destroyed and stuff. And that's when Raphael explains, hey, I know who it is. It's Complete Carnage. He's an old foe. Let's go track him down. And he kind of just shares that Complete Carnage gets his powers from any man-made materials. That's how he like absorbs them and he gets stronger. And so they rush outside where they see Complete Carnage and they have a fight scene. So yeah, he's fighting Complete Carnage. Complete Carnage is basically able to use man-made materials, including Savage Dragon's gun, to beef himself up and get stronger and stronger. And he's just kind of whooping both Savage Dragon and Raphael. Well, to be honest, he's mostly just beating up Raphael, and Savage Dragon's just kind of watching. So it's like, okay, whatever. Eventually, though, the rest of the Turtles, they show up. Radical has basically used her powers to teleport them, and they arrive just in time to help their brother and Savage Dragon, and so they start fighting Complete Carnage. And at one point, Savage Dragon punches Complete Carnage so hard that it sends him flying into a building, and then the building starts collapsing. And not only is it collapsing on top of Complete Carnage, but it's also falling on the Turtles and Savage Dragon. And that's how the issue ends. and it says to be continued in Savage Dragon issue number 22, which I am not going to do because it's not part of the Turtles Volume 2, and I don't care about Savage Dragon. So there you go. I guess just a spoiler because I just looked it up. They're able to stop Complete Carnage and kill him. There you go. So for anyone who's like, oh man, like how can you stop there and not go on? Savage Dragon and the Turtles are able to stop Complete Carnage. So we're good. So anyways, that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Savage Dragon issue number 1 by Mirage Publishing. Came out August 1995. I will say this. I like the artwork. I think the artwork's pretty cool, especially this one panel where we see all the turtles, like the Turtle Brothers, arriving to save Raphael. Like that's a cool image. Get rid of the dialogue text and stuff, and that could be a cool poster right there. So the artwork is good. The story itself is just I honestly don't really care about Savage Dragon. I don't care about his universe. So I have no interest in the Underground Freaks or any of that. It's cool to see Complete Carnage come back. I always thought he was an interesting character. Well, I thought his original version was cool. The original version of Complete Carnage, for anyone who doesn't want to, I mean, you can go check it out. I have a video of it in, you can find the playlist for volume number 1. And it's one of those issues. I forgot which one it was. So basically, the gist is that he started off as a good person, but he gets hit by lightning and it starts turning him into this Complete Carnage. And he starts losing his humanity. And as he loses his humanity, he starts becoming more and more villainous. But the thing is that it's not because he himself is becoming evil, but it's forced on him. Like he's forced to become evil because of this thing that's outside his control. So I thought that was kind of cool because his rival, Radical, she was just this girl riding a bike. I wouldn't say she's evil, but she wasn't necessarily good. But she gets hit by the same lightning, and it turns her into a good guy. And like everyone like kind of worships her and not worships like religiously, but looks up to her, sees her as this hero, but they see him as this freak, this villain. And so they're stuck in this never-ending fight where they always have to fight each other, even if they don't want to. It's just they're kind of forced to, and like they're compelled against their will to, because they always fight each other. And it's just like I thought it was always like an interesting dynamic where you have someone who was good as a human, but then they became a villain against their will, and then you have someone who wasn't really good, wasn't really a villain or anything like that, was just a regular person who is forced to be this hero, and now they're forced to fight each other. And then of course later on we had like a retcon where his story was that he was always a dick and a bully, and it was like the whole white man bad, and Radical got turned into a Native American, and we had to have this whole like white man against the natives kind of subplot, which just ruined it for me. Like I didn't like when they did that, because to me it was like, it's cool where like the original thing, you just had this dynamic of like these two people who are forced to act opposite of what they were like as a human, and now they're stuck in this role that they're compelled to reenact forever. Like they can't destroy each other, they can't go against what they're compelled to do. So it was like this like nice little thing, and then they completely butchered it. But this Complete Carnage, like the clone, like I mean he's just a mindless beast, but his design is kind of cool. So that was interesting, I guess. But other than that, yeah, I don't really care. I'm just glad to get this one done and over with, and now we can just focus on the main run. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you next time. Take care. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for a notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.